Hello everyone, and welcome back once again to In Sound Mind. And man, just listen to that soundtrack, look at these environments and these images that it's giving us. And even without NPCs present, something that I really like about this game, being psychological in nature, is how the plight of your patients really comes across in the areas that you explore. And not to mention, well, in the NPCs themselves, each of them taking a different form that sort of reflects their own struggles. And I have to say, for as terrifying as they are, it actually does a really good job of making you empathize with things that are trying to kill you. This isn't regular water. This looks like some kind of chemical spill, perhaps lending further credence to the idea that whatever these purple chemicals are that we've been seeing are actually some kind of bioweapon, or not necessarily bioweapon, but just something that exists in the real world, not just in this weird, psychological realm. Now we're gonna need this ammo because at the end of the last part we were introduced to some new enemies that actually fire back at us. So we can't really rely on our old strategies of just trying to line them up and shoot them when they're not moving. Oh, look at that haze lighting up the inside of that whale skull. I'm just gonna have a look around down here because we do know that this game loves to hide its secrets. It looks like we can even walk out on these shipping containers. Now, I have a feeling that that ship is what Alan was talking about. In fact, there is something of a red glow over there. He said it was a nightmare, but I kind of starting to think that maybe it's something more than that. There were notes from an Agent Mulholland, I think it was, talking about something that was meant to be shipped out, and we saw something like that also in the Homomart, in the back area. So I'm starting to think that there's something very real going on here. Some HP, don't mind if I do. Lots and lots of these barrels, although these don't have any fumes coming off of them. These have been drained of everything that was inside. Rounding that corner was actually a little bit scary because we've been trained to associate the red light from the tower with death. We've got to get over there and change it for our own, for the light that Alan said that he had been meaning to project onto the world. He strikes me in his audio interviews as, kind of a very humble guy, somebody who, just wants to do right by the world, and the world hasn't done right by him. Which was very interesting because it came after we read a note where he seemed very angry and bitter. Oh, the voice acting in this game is so fantastic. These murky waters are not an accurate reflection of this bay. Reflection, eh? Ah. Only the penitent man will pass. Okay, let's do this right. Actually, these have kind of indicated places where we're meant to use the mirror, now that I realize it. Yeah, here we are. Okay, cool, so we've finally figured out the purpose. Let's just walk backwards into the water. Oh, this is so disconcerting, which is why I like it so much as a mechanic. It's the kind of thing where, yes, it works, but in order to do it, you have to fight your every instinct. Now, what are you? Ooh, pills. Pills here. And we increase our stealth. Wow, I didn't think we were getting that many pills, but it seems like we've actually done a lot. Now, that will linger for a moment, but I still think it's safer to do it this way, which, of course, means that I have to do all my controls backwards, so it's easier to reduce this to mouse movement and only press the S key, rather than try to control with A and D. Where do we go from here? Probably through here. USS Thanatos. You know, I'm starting to really develop, like, a hatred of this character. Like, that mocking tone, I don't even see it as comedic anymore, and that way I'm kind of, like, in the role of this character, because it's a very cruel kind of mocking. It's not really a comic relief kind of way. It's almost sort of similar to, like, the Joker, where it's delivered in a joking tone, but it's all, like, very, very cruel stuff. Okay, I just have to climb up here, because if I can climb, I assume that I have to. Gonna make us do an obstacle course in order to get on board, are we? We can break these, which will probably raise anchor, right? Smack. Does not feel like that should be weighed down so easily. And is that actually going to move the container? Because that could get dangerous. Up we go. Ah, I see. Haha, it's like an old school Valve puzzle. But tell you what, I'm going to go explore the rest of this beach because there was more I could see. And if I don't find anything, I'll just cut back to doing this. Some more batteries. Oh, those are actually full. I haven't been using the flashlight for a while, which, by the way, some of you have said that, you know, hey, Alan doesn't like the light. Why aren't you using the flashlight on him? And here's the thing. I did consider that for the briefest of moments, but in that area where we encountered him, we were meant to avoid him by running to those spotlights, so I just kind of assumed that the flashlight would be considered too weak and wouldn't work. But if we see him again, I will at least try it. A whole lot of stuff back there, but we already tested the flashlight does not work on this.
Something stops me from getting closer.
We'll have to figure out the way we're meant to get around that later on. Oh look, there's actually a dock up there. And it's like the water levels have receded. And there is definitely stuff over there, and potentially an enemy. Yep, an enemy right there, actually. Okay, so the aim isn't too bad as long as you're aiming down the sights. I usually don't have time for that, but if we ambush, boom, that'll get your attention. You are not the most attentive one, so that worked out in my favor. And that's this area cleared. That's a lot of light coming from the darkness. Oh, so clearly we're actually meant to destroy this pier while we're under it. But we're not going to be able to get close, are we?
I feel shivers down my spine.
Yeah, remember, this darkness actually stops bullets, so we can't even try that. Which begs the question, what are we supposed to do? Why can't I just pick up one of these floodlights, just move it over? Okay, batteries, ammo munition, and a Central Intelligence Bureau document. New orders, blow it up. In case they haven't already left for storage elsewhere. If the barrels are flammable, stack them up in something to hell. Try and contain it to areas that will block access to something. This includes... seal this area shut. No witnesses. So now that begs the question, is this something that is actually real? Or is this something that persists in the mind of the patient we're currently exploring? I'm really interested to see where this is going, because a lot of stories have done the journey through the mind sort of framing. But if there really is something going on here, that would certainly add an interesting dimension that would give it a unique twist. More darkness over there as well, and it looks like if you can get down the whale's throat, you can move through the ribcage. I am so excited to learn how we get rid of that, because I feel like that's the key to unlocking so many cool things. Alright, let's begin our ascent. Presumably we can come back to all these areas. Ooh, there's actually a document over here. Another one from the CIB. Stay the blank out of Thanatos. It's not safe. There is a major... That stuff is everywhere. It's highly dangerous, flammable, and will something as a kite in a matter of minutes. The captain and crew were medevaced to location undisclosed. Well, that's what we're getting ourselves into. Oh, and we've got to climb in through the anchor bay.
Can you hear? Doc.
Who is that? Is there maybe someone still trapped in here? I mean, I say stuff like that, but it's not really clear what here is. Well, that gets us in one end and out the other, but it doesn't get us deeper into the ship. Oh, I see. That dropped the counterweight. Thanatos doesn't want you here. Well, I want to be here. We can now jump on that to get out. Yep. Yep. Wow, that could...
Stranger.
What do you mean things keep getting stranger? I mean, I suppose if there's someone here, that could be a reaction to the substance. Oh, and we're actually getting higher up. Can this hurt us here? I'm a little bit unclear as to where this can actually strike at us. Oh, it's like the Eye of Sauron watching out over the land. Now we can blow it up, or we can save the ammo and just gas mask our way through, providing us with some protection. But remember, if we have to break something or if there's an enemy or something, that won't work.
It's filled with something. The sticker reads highly flammable.
Okay, maybe I
Looks explosive.
maybe I should have gotten more of a move on because we're running low. Oh no. Oh no, we've got to move. Ugh! I think I may have gotten some exposure. Alright. Oh, wow, there was a little bit of a sound effect, a little bit of a shake there that made me unconfident in this flimsy piece of floating metal. Oh boy, platforming. Oh, how cool is that? How cool is it that as we get exposed to this stuff, the things we... I tentatively call this a hallucination. The things we see are actually just kind of scattered images from what we just experienced. Walls of shipping containers and skeletons of whales. Ugh. Ugh. I love hallucination sequences that are just sort of assembled from recent thoughts and ideas. Oh, they knew what they were doing by having that piece jut out like that. It's just there to make you think you're not going to make it and you're going to bounce off. No, 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 no. This place really is haunted. The shipping containers are changing color on me. Do not explode those things. Just an end table right here. Hang on, I'm gonna call my friend Sora. He's an expert on stuff like this. The light.
It's no use.
Well, that was perfectly set up for a Kingdom Hearts solution. What do you mean, no use? Maybe something in these file cabinets? What is this message we're getting on the top left? Maybe we could blow that up, or maybe there's something if we backtrack, maybe at that end table. See, the thing is, it's actually pretty hard to miss items, because when you're anywhere near it, those prompts will appear. So I'm a little confused as to what I would be doing here. Oh, wait, there's a shelf, right? Wait. Something's odd. Yeah. Maybe if we use the mirror. Maybe we can blow it. Doesn't seem safe, but... Okay, I see what you're doing here. We just have to keep playing with that. And eventually, it'll give us what we're looking for, right? Is it affecting anything else? Possibly? Yeah, we've just got to keep running back and forth. Maybe just back all the way. Inez.
Yo, Inez! You're here too?
Okay, yeah, I think my guy is starting to crack up. Don't think I didn't see that. But you know what? I actually would have that reaction because Inez is like one of my homies now. I really do feel like I have a good relationship with all the mannequins at Homomart. There we are. Looks a little big to carry, but I'm sure I'll manage. I think this part, at least, is a true hallucination.
Sammy, how you doing?
Just because of the way my character is interacting with all this. But everything else has been such a fever dream that it's honestly weird that it's chosen to do this. But I guess it does actually place the rest of it more in reality. And here we are, just as if we've come out on the other side like nothing happened. Although, that does raise the question of how we got through. The rain has picked up. Wait. Hang on. Are we moving? We're moving. I don't think we're out of the hallucination. I can't see a thing. This water wiping across my view. Oh, it really shows how scary it is out here. Such terrible visibility, lights illuminating the jagged rocks all around us. And we know the eventual fate of this ship. That must be the city on the horizon. Milton Haven. Did I just see a shadow, or was that just the way the... I wasn't really paying attention for a second, but I can't tell if I just saw a shadow or if that was just the way I was holding the gas mask. No, that's definitely a shadow that's not me. And whoever is casting that shadow really has to go to the bathroom, but is waiting in line. Alright, I'm gonna turn on the light so you can actually see. And that looks more like our friend. That elongated neck. I want to take this with us. We may need it. And we must be right under the light now. I have a feeling we're getting very near to our destined collision. Yep, here we are. And now we turn on our own emergency lights, but it'll never be enough. Scared me so hard I dropped my flashlight. Oh, listen to this, the sounds of panic all around. Oh, but where are we? Without the light, it's even harder to see where we are, but we know we're getting ever closer. I literally can't see what's in front of us. We are leaving! Oh no. And it's in blackness. We can't just destroy it. Not that that would be a good idea right now.
The sun melted away the wax in his wings, and Icarus fell out of the sky and into the ocean where he drowned. You're flying too close to the sun, Desmond. Bad things happen to those who snoop.
If anything, that's encouraging. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, come on, come on, come on. Well, I can use the... Look, I can use the gas mask, right? That'll work for the moment, right? But that's only limited. I have to get the flare gun, which I was repeatedly warned by various people not to use, but no time for that now. See that? I can defend myself using this light! And now we know how to purge the darkness. Is that what we need to do to Alan? Because that doesn't feel like the solution. I mean, we helped Virginia. Are some of them beyond help? Our friends said that that would be the case, but I don't know. I'm not willing to give up just yet. Another battery, which... How much battery do we have? We're still good. Might as well take this. Some ammunition, more flares, and health, which we might as well take. I keep forgetting that we have more health now. Oh, that was just such an exciting sequence, and without giving out any spoilers, there's I would compare it to a sequence from Metro Last Light that I also thought was really cool. We're walking through the derelict ruins of this, you know, destroyed craft, and we sort of get to experience the echoes of what its final moments were like. I thought it conveyed that excellently. But where am I going? I'll probably crawl out through these windows. I think these overturned shelves are meant to indicate that to me. Oop.
Danger. Miscalculation.
I don't think it was common in 1997 for ships to have an onboard AI. Oh no. So you're directly ordering them now, huh? Okay, well if you guys are gonna stand more still, like that would be cool. Whoops, oh! Well, I guess that got me out of harm's immediate way, but you guys are acrobatic. You know what? I can force you down at choke point. That'll be good. I maybe could have used the... flare gun on them. Come on. Come on! I need you guys to stop moving around like this. Yep. Can I move between you? I need to reload. Ugh. Come on. Come on! Die, thank you. And you. And you, come on! Die. Oh. Through. And die, finally. God, so much spread, so much bounce, makes it impossible. The best thing to do is to catch them unaware, but that's not really possible here. So he's now taken a more active role in trying to kill me. It seems like he's done playing games. Now, how do we go about getting ourselves a nice new Cortana? Yep, just eat the deck of the abandoned ship sausage. I'm kind of starting to wonder if it wouldn't actually save more ammo just to mag dump them. I haven't actually established yet if they do die from, like, body shots that aren't to weak points. I mean, presumably they will. And if so, it might be actually better to not risk going for the headshots while they're moving like that, and instead just, you know, put 3 or 4, whatever it takes, into their body. That might be more reliable and might save me more health and ammo in the end. Like, maybe headshots are really the confidence shot. But we can't go out that way. I'm actually not sure where I'm meant to be going now. Well, a lot of things have opened up now that we have these flares. And maybe we can find some more. For example, of course we don't need the flare gun, we've already seen all that. I only have a few of these, so we'll have to use them sparingly. A lot of stuff back there, so this seems like a good use. I have 3 currently. We'll want to use 1 over by the whale skeleton. Darkness purged. And we get more flares. Excellent. That was a perfect investment. Now I'm starting to think that the progression path... Hello, suspicious save. Is going to be knocking down this pier so we can walk up there, because remember before, from up on the cliff, we saw like some kind of mining site. Which means that the whale skeleton is something different. Nope. Die. Let's use you for an experiment. Yeah, you will actually die from like 2 or 3 body shots. Yep. And you didn't die from a headshot. Unless it was just slightly off. But yeah, I think body shots are actually the way to go. I think I'll just use the headshots if I can ambush you from stealth. Now, how are we getting over there? Oh, you know what? I think this must have been open before and it's now closed. Just to remind us, we gotta use the flare gun on this. And it does also blow up whatever was contained within.
Pretty good.
My guy seems to like these sausages. I gotta remember, I've used some ammo now, and there is ammo scattered about here, so I should pick up some of that as well. I see another one he is, at least 2. And we're gonna get to that, but first I want to see what's going on over here ways. There we are, and we've still got 4 of these things, which is very nice. Oop. Now, before we go in, is there anything otherworldly we'll want to know about? Doesn't seem so, but there is something over in that direction. Pills are sometimes hard to swallow. You are not. I literally walked right into that one, huh? But we now gain another Vitalix pill, which means... I've noticed that we tend to gain pills in each category at roughly the same rate. Like, they always tend to be very close to each other in terms of upgrade progress. Alright, let's see if we can't ambush these guys, maybe get a quick headshot on them. Or maybe we could even lure them over here and then break these with 1 bullet. Yep, come on, over here. Follow me. Follow me. Follow me. Come on. Oh, I don't know if that'll be close enough. Come on, I'm in cover. I'm in cover. I can't crouch down all the way because I'm in water. No, over here. Come on, don't you want a better shot? You're like those... Yeah, well, this is backfired. Whatever. Die. 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 Yep. Didn't go quite as planned. But at least I get some health back. Didn't use too much ammo either. And there's a flare right here. We already saw this note, but we can now fire this, and away we go. Massive kudos to the engineers who rigged this up, where it not only fell without collapsing and disintegrating, but that light actually stayed powered. Now the question is, how do we get over here without ending up in the water? This looks perilous! I saw you. That was no accident, that was malice. Although it very easily could have happened through accident. Now, here we are. It's some kind of... Well, it says Milton Wharf, but more specifically, some kind of construction site? I wonder what they're cooking up over here. I'm a little reluctant to use ammo breaking these open, but inside could be more ammo. Ah, no. It's a risk every time. And there's some in there, so we'll want to see about that. And something in that mesh hanging overhead. I have a feeling in order to get whatever's in there, probably pills or... Wait. No, that's a key. We'll first have to ascend this crane.
It's blocked from the other side.
Of course it is. Well, platforming it is. Is there a way to maybe break these? I don't know if they'll break just from bullets, but they sure won't break from this. Maybe we can swing something over here and get them to break with the crane? There's a flare right there. We definitely have a lot of incentive to get inside this structure. Oh, you know what? I think we're about to have an Allen encounter. You're never going to figure this out on your own, so I'll do the thinking for you. If you want to get over the fence and out of the wharf, you'll have to get high. Oh, really? I couldn't figure that out for myself. All this vertical map design in an area that's been very platform heavy, I have to climb higher? You're so freaking useful.
This way leads to the top of the crane. Nothing.
Okay, well, maybe if I climb the crane, I can get the key that enables me to access the crane. I'm using my noodle. I can't reach through and get that ammo. But wait, there's some kind of power box back there. Yeah, we're going to be having more fun with fuses. What about this thing? Yeah, we definitely got to get this moving. I don't have to know what I'm doing. I can just start pressing buttons, it's fine. Oh wait, I think I'm starting to see the thing. Also, can I run myself over? So that lowers that down. And perhaps... Oh, I see. I just had to be quick. Which means... Oh, great, you guys. I don't know if I said this before, I don't remember. But I've been watching Scooby-Doo 2 on the treadmill, and these things remind me of those two skeleton guys. Okay, well that makes this a little bit more difficult. Luckily they have a short memory. Oh, and I can headshot you from the back. Which just leaves the one. Unfortunately, I'm not sure where you've gone. Oh well, I'm sure it's fine. Oh, there you are. Nope! 3 bullets, 2 kills. Not bad. I meant to do that. Anyway. Key. Now, I don't suppose we can use you to break these boxes. These look more like a job for our friend Alan. And from the look of those boxes, it's sort of like something that's going to happen on the way back, like he's going to chase us out or something.
This way leads to the top of the crane.
There we are. Can we get under there? We can explode these to potentially do something. I mean, it is a lot of stuff. All being towed on the back of these cars. Hey. Howdy. Do you guys want to, like, come bother me? I would actually really like it if you'd aggro on me right now. Goodbye. Oh, you survived? Hang on, wait, that wasn't part of the deal. Whoa, wait, no. I'm still confident that I can get my epic multi-kill on this. Come on, guys. Right this way. I'll even take a little bit of a health hit. Come on. Yep, right this way. Right this way. I know you can do some acrobatics, but... Boom. Oh, come on. You keep ruining everything by surviving. Come on. It's like sometimes even when it does hit, it doesn't seem like it does. Not, how are you alive? Thank you. Oh, such a waste. Like, it goes so fast. You're too gross to even eat. Do we at least get anything for blowing all that stuff up? No. Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen them survive, especially since they were pretty close. I wonder if maybe they're not getting a little bit more health? Well, at least they're reimbursing me a little bit.
Not sure I want to know what's inside.
I feel like knowing what's inside is mission critical at this point. Alright, so we can access this from this side. Doesn't look like we can quite crawl under that garage door. And as we climb up, we're still going to have that lighthouse to contend with. We've been kind of in its shadow for a while, and that's been advantageous, but I have a feeling we're about to see more eye to eye, and that's not really what we want. I didn't see it cast a light on us, but that doesn't mean it won't happen. Alright, up into the controls.
Carry that much ammo.
All the flares I can eat, which means they're probably going to be critical to this part. And we know where to find more then. That's the important thing. Hello, birds. Oh, look at the way this thing sways. Oh, I love that. In so many games, the fear of heights is just lost in translation, but oh, they're definitely doing everything they possibly can to make you feel it. Can't use these controls, but oh no. Oh no.
You've got to be kidding me.
I always appreciate a protagonist that mirrors my sentiments. Get out of here. Oh my, no. Oh, I hate heights. Now, will you cast over here? That's the question. It's definitely close enough that you're playing the sound. Ricky, come on. I'm supposed to move all this chemical stuff to the roof of the warehouse? What for? It took an hour just to move the first few. What kind of job is this, anyway? I thought they wanted the shipment to go to the quarry. From Mike. I can't read that name without my brain just going, Walter. Alright, that was a horrifying sound for birds to make. How am I... see, they craft this architecture so that it doesn't look like you're supposed to do this. It doesn't look like you're supposed to creep around the side, but maybe I do? This feels so wrong. Ugh. Okay, climb up. Okay. And Enduramin. And we can jump up and over, but is that smart? It looks like we might from here actually be able to cast a flare down into there. Before I go, is there anything else I should be collecting from this spot? No? Good to hear. In real life, this would be the worst thing ever. Yeah. Okay. So when I fire this, presumably, it's going to cause a massive warehouse explosion directly underneath the very rickety crane that I'm currently standing on. Sometimes you just gotta YOLO it and not think. Oh, great. Oh, great. That got Alan's attention. He's firing barricade mortars. Oh, does that mean that I'm going to have to run down this thing? All under fire? No, I'm not. There he is. Yep. Oh no, he can actually start collapsing this thing. Oh, I realized it just as he started doing it. No. Oh, well, thank you for eliminating a lot of the work for me. Hang on, I actually got something I want to try on you. Oh my god, what a super well done sequence. All of my worst fears were coming true that whole time. And they would always come true right at the moment I realized they were a possibility. Such incredible use of anticipating player expectations. Now, the landscape has changed a little bit. We've got to figure out what we're doing. We can run out through here now. But I actually want him to chase me right now. Not just because I have a couple of things I want to try, but because there's a couple of things I can use him to open up. I can clearly use this as a safe point. Maybe these spotlights are just because the flashlight is a finite resource, and so it has to provide you with some kind of safety if you run out of batteries. Oh, you know what? In my haste in running down, I didn't actually think of this, but we can actually probably use its new level to jump to the roof of the warehouse. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Maybe it would be better to walk along the crane itself? I don't know. But we have a way in now. Could also blow that. Maybe get some goodies. Health, flare, and ammo. Excellent. I keep grabbing batteries unnecessarily. Some of you told me that they do actually respawn. Oh, that looks great. A maze. If you're right about the flashlight, then we really are going to need it here, because there's not going to be any convenient spotlights to save us. We're not going to be able to get on top of these things either. So dark, even with the flashlight.
It's blocked from the other side.
Of course it is. Now, we do also have the flare gun. Plenty of flares. Yep. Come on, this way. This way. This way! Oh, wow, it does actually seem to work. And you've, like, there's no sound cue to indicate it, but it doesn't work. It does not work if, come on. It does not work if it flickers like this. Nope, out of my way. We have to sustain it as well. He doesn't react right away. Well, okay, we need to wait for you to, we need you to get near to these boxes so that you can open them up. And this could actually, oh, we have to, like, that's kind of cool because we have to fight with them to avoid being pulled in. Stuff drains so quickly. But we are accessing new areas. Some of these have a cage mesh on them, so we can't get what's on the shelves. Okay, over here. Come on. See, when you're being pulled in with him like that, you have to shine the light directly into his face, and it's like you have the choice of whether you want to run, or if you want to kind of stay locked in that battle, and it's a matter of who cries uncle first. That's a good mechanic. Nope. Oh, you can't just do that to me randomly. Die! Meanwhile, you're pressing space to try and keep yourself afloat. There we go. There is sort of an indication in that his whole body starts to sort of glow more yellow. I wonder what would happen if we hit him with the flare gun. That seems, like, mean. Oh, well, we'll have to use the flare gun here. And I wonder if that will actually keep him away from this area. Probably, right? Well, it's good for us. Yeah, you'll just kind of move right around it. That's good for me. And those are still burning, so they might actually last a good while. Grab more of these. Gonna want these at every turn. Let's actually cast another flare. Convenient. Excellent. And power. Let there be light. Come on. And when we turn around, there's nothing left but a black stain on the ground. And what looks to be a partially consumed forklift. Oh, that was a really well done segment, and thank you guys for telling me that the flashlight does actually work, because if you hadn't told me that, I wouldn't have, like, sustained it for long enough to learn that it does work, and this whole segment would have been a lot more difficult. But, you know, something it's doing here that's really interesting is that we were just in that terrifying, dark, claustrophobic fight for our life, and it was very panicky and intense, but now that we turn the light on, we turn around, and it casts it in, you know, no pun intended, a whole different light. Now you're still out here, huh? Yeah. Things haven't changed, buddy. Now we have access to here, where we can get some ammunition. A map of the whole area. From Mike to Rick. I'm just going to assume that's Mike Ehrmantraut to Rick Grimes, ultimate crossover. If you need to restart the gantry crane brakes, you're going to need 3 fuses. You can get them at the garage and the back left storage shed. If you still need more, you can steal one from the generator, if it's not in use. Okay, so we'll have to take that, which will likely leave this place in darkness. I need to buy some more equipment, I swear. Batteries, health, and this thing. Which will presumably enable us to move further down the line, but to get it started, we'll need those fuses. Oh, well, that guy's running around out there. By the way, tip for developers, like, if you want a scene with a lot of cars to feel a lot more dynamic, have car alarms that get activated when things happen near them. You're gonna come for me, but that's okay. I think if we get up on the wall... Are we okay up here? Oh, no, we're not. I won't sink, but you can still hurt me. Alright, right here, and boom! And run away. Is that enough? I don't think it is. I don't think that light is enough. But we still just can't quite get in here. Alright, come back for me. Or maybe we can crouch through. Maybe we can, but it's a bit of a moot point, because he's coming for us. Definitely helps to see him coming. Now, over here we have more flares, which we don't need quite presently. Ammo on that side of the wall, keep that in mind. We should now have access to here. We can get that. Some more of that sausage I've started to like. But... what else? Nope. No. There's got to be some way to get in here, right? Maybe we can... Oh, maybe we can shoot those things. See, I'm trying to avoid using flashlight because I'm actually getting a little bit low on batteries. I know they're everywhere, but... you know, if I spend batteries while I'm looking around, it'll be very easy to run low and not have them when I need them. It's more about when I need them than how many there are. Get out of here. Okay, so it takes about 6% battery. We just got 20% and more stealth and more health. Following the event, any talk of something will not be mentioned or discussed. Any witnesses are to be blank burned. Direct orders from blank. Now that could mean literally burned, or it could be a misdirection and burned as in, like, no longer in use as an asset. Okay, this is some cool hitbox going on right here. We can actually crawl up and through the forklift. Although, in the actual scenario, it would have kind of sucked, because imagine being stuck in this thing while it's sinking down. Okay, so we're looking for the garage and the back left storage shed. So let's get you to attack right here. Oh, we could actually climb over it now. Not that it matters. And here we have a generator with one fuse, but what about the others? I kind of get the feeling we'll want to do this last. That's what I'm trying to figure out, bud. You just get right over here, sink those boxes down. Now we can climb aboard and see what's through here. Ooh. We've got a lot of work to do on this one. We're going to need to keep you in the area for a while. Alright, well, come back around this neighborhood. Don't get too close to me. Yep. And now that's flattened that out so that it is right there, but how am I getting out of here? All right, there's this. Okay, and flare gun for accessibility. And now, boop. See, everything is very, very intuitive in this part. There's a lot of puzzles that you can do on the fly while panicking. There's a lot happening, but it's all very easy to figure out. And it makes it more exciting because, so one of the things I've talked about before is how in horror games, there's a bit of a paradox where you might think, well, if it's not hard, then how can it be scary? But there's a problem where when something is too hard, it makes it hard to take seriously because you're just dying over and over and death becomes cheap. This game doesn't have that problem. This game, I feel like it's always just at the right level of difficulty, at least for me, where things feel meaningful without feeling like I'm being frustrated or having too many problems. Change of plans. Due to blank mishandling of the shipment, we're going to have to contain as much agent... So it's called Agent something, Ray something, and focus on damage control. I have a civilian driver that collided with traffic not a minute after leaving with this stuff. I'm wildly uncomfortable with these dock workers and local hires handling this stuff. But orders are to store barrels in various locations, including something, something, and something park. We currently have one fuse. There's one more that we can retrieve from the generator, which will be the last one we want. And then there's the garage. I know you're coming. Yep, this way. I just want to get you off my back. Although it did take kind of a while for you to show up. I'm not sure quite exactly how you hunt. Like, do you just patrol around, or is it line of sight based, or what? This will open up some new avenues! Okay. By the time I had the head to realize I was sinking, I was already sunk too much, and I don't think the flashlight would have done it, so I kind of had to burn the flare. Not that it matters, there's tons of them around. See, there's two right here. Always want to have one chambered.
Glad to see it's still good.
Is it, though? And this brings us around to here. Ah, and we can break this down from this side. We don't need that to be unpowered. And there's another fuse. Okay, so we know the location of all of them, at least. Yo, Mickey. Who keeps putting boxes outside my garage vent? I need the ventilation or I'll suffocate on paint and gas fumes. Who's gonna fix your boats and such then, huh? Let that sink in. Is this a Facebook meme? We can break that And maybe we can break this, but I wonder if there's a reason for it. Well, actually, once we pull the fuse, we'll probably be able to get him in there to do it. But is there any reason why we'd want to do that? I mean, aside from accessibility. Yep. Accessibility is actually reason enough, is what I'm now realizing. Oh, that was creepy. The way the top of his head just slid along the floor, but alright, come on. Come get this box. What was I even talking about? Like, in an enemy like this, of course you want as many options for how to move about as possible. And I've just noticed, when you're pointing the flashlight at him, the reticle, or not the reticle, but the indicator actually does glow yellow. Let's pull this sucker. Garage door closes. Okay, that explains it. See, I've been being really cautious since this is a light-based enemy, but I didn't need to be. Can't reach that. But I can get this stuff, which don't mind if I do. Nope. Can outrun you to an extent. Oh, but how am I getting out of here then? No, you don't. Get up on out of here. Yeah, you boop this, boop this, boop this, boop this, boop this. Still not quite enough, unfortunately. You want to swing back around? I mean, I technically don't need to open this. I could go all the way, and... yeah, I could actually just come through here. It's safe, and it'll get me close to that generator. Well, that's what I'm here to help you with. Get out of here. Oh, that wall did not do me any favors just now. Made it so that he wouldn't be in sight of that light until right at the last second. Which gives us all three. We are ready to go. Juke. And safety. Fuse 1. Fuse 2. And fuse 3. Kerchunk. Which means we're now able to move along that line. Of course, operating it is going to be a little bit more difficult with this guy running around. Go, 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 go. Yeah, run him over. Actually, don't run him over. He might be able to pull you under. Okay. The front of that crate with the two round things on top and the thing sticking out, feel free to disagree. It sort of looks like Cookie Monster. Now, where is this going, actually? Is that going to get us up and over the wall onto the road? Nope. No, you don't. 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 Oh, I love what a battle it is when he's pulling you in. All right. Kerchunk. Hurry up. 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 And whoa, just made it. Yep. Not that the suspense is any deterrent to you. For me? Yeah, I noticed that.
Like you, it needs to be put in its place.
This actually shouldn't be happening since we've been changing the batteries incredibly frequently. Which reminds me, use all of this stuff. Thank you. Thank you, post-boss fight replenishment. Now would actually be a pretty good place to end the video, but still got another 20 minutes left in the record session. Now we have to move up the road. We have to get back around to that lighthouse. Which is kind of cool how everything in this segment has sort of revolved around one central point. Something that's visible from the entire map. But we've got some looking around to do. No. The mirror is actually a good way to find hidden stuff. Just to highlight anything we might have missed. This tunnel no longer leads to the quarry or the rail yard. I mean, it does. It just had an intermittent explosive episode. Whatever, I'll take your ammo. One of you in the last part commented that this whole area gives you, like, strong vibes of Alan Wake. Doesn't it? It looks just like some parts of that game, and there must be some inspiration. That was an enjoyable game. I played it years ago. Maybe I'll play it on the channel one of these days, just for the fun of it. I mean, it's been long enough that I wouldn't really remember anything. Great. Yep. And we're back where we were before. Oh! But there's two simultaneous threats. No. There's got to be a way to get through here. Anything? Darkness? Oh, wait. Oh, that does actually work. Okay. Let me in. Through. Ooh. Enduramin. And health. And some ammo to replace what we lost. Oh, man. Mystery deepens in Lighthouse Fire. On Monday last week, we at Virgil County Gazette found out that an ominous call had been made to local police. The caller on the other side of the line did not identify himself, but after some investigating... Be quiet, everything I'm reading. But after some investigating, we believe it might have been Milton Haven's Alan Shore, lighthouse operator at the beloved Patmos Bay. This music sure is getting far more triumphant than I deserve. And did I just see something climb up and over? That doesn't seem fair. Okay, we've got to keep moving. We can grab stuff from here, but you know what? I'll save that for later when there's not somebody chasing me. But some of it might be pills. Nope, 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 no, 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 no. You don't have to show me anything. Oh, no! He's still throwing. Okay, we'll use one right here. Stuff. We can actually use the shadows to see where we should and shouldn't be going. Keep going. Into the light! Sinking trees, causing collar arms to go up as we go! That is... this is such a well-done segment! And the slowdown effect on those shadows, it's really causing a problem now. Oh my! Up and over, come on. Up and over. The light. But wait! Wait, I must be missing something because... I don't have a key to this place. Oh, but we can get through here now and enter the lighthouse. Brilliant. Oh, the level design is so great, where, like, every time I've had to run, much like a horror movie, I've just kind of naturally ended up where I needed to be. Hello?
Looks unstable.
I got rid of the darkness, didn't I? That's weird. I mean, it says make your way back to the lighthouse and clear the blockage. Okay, finally. Okay, I think we had some bugs right there. Unless only the crates will explode. Wow. And it's actually kind of cozy in here. And there's that creature again.
Waking up in cold sweat, being haunted by government spies, and loving it is not normal. Neither is losing your patience. Paranoia will eat you whole, won't it?
A manifestation of guilt, but remember earlier in part 2 or 3, where our character said that he doesn't think Virginia could have done what she did without some kind of outside influence. Maybe this guy is that outside influence. Maybe that's what he does. He comes to people and, you know, makes them believe the worst thoughts about themselves. What really happened to Alan Shore? The case of Alan Shore, the lighthouse keeper suspected of starting the fire that consumed parts of Icarus Point, continues to be a hot-button issue. Alan's a pretty strange dude, but setting fire to his own house? I don't know if he's capable of doing something like that, said Frankie Nielsen, a frequent visitor to Icarus Point. An official press release by the Milton Haven Police Department asserts that Alan used a flare gun to start the fire, and that the case is currently being investigated as a failed suicide attempt. This reporter, however, has his doubts. Why would Alan have a flare gun in his possession? An item more commonly found on ships out at sea than at a lighthouse. Well, he did say that he found one on the ship. Oh, and we see now that it's written by George, who, remember, was an employee at the Homomart. The water gets muddled even further when considering Alan's call to the police shortly before the incident, which mentioned men in black going to and from the ship crash site at Patmos Beach. Did Alan see something he shouldn't have? Or is this just the product of a mentally unstable man's imagination? Only Alan Shore can answer these questions, and he may never wake again. Alan is still alive, or at least potentially. When I was in high school, I used to hide in the dark room. I wasn't even in the photography club. The red light soothed me. It was the key to my sanity. Buoy key. I'm not even sure how I grabbed it. Yeah, it was just a shadow. A message on the answering machine? It's currently 4:49 p.m. and I'm at Icarus, looking out into the vast ocean, and I'm sad. I don't know why. Sadness found a home in my chest. It moved in with all of its stuff and it lives there now. This is dumb. Doc said I should let it out when I feel like I have something to say out loud, but my throat hurts, and right now, I just want to say that I'm sad. I'm saying it, and I don't know who this is for. I'm saying it to the ocean. I'm sad. There. Do whatever you want with it. Wait, that's no longer there. Did I miss an opportunity? Or was that just like an alarm clock or something? Yeah, there we go. Oh, clock key. Oh! Things are only going to be visible in red light. Maybe we can get an idea of where things will be using the mirror. I mean, there is some broken glass on the ground here.
The door's all chained up.
There's one.
Nothing.
Nope, there's another. And the last one is TV. We're kind of paving our way through by changing this to a tone that he would be more comfortable with. Alright, TV key.
You fool. You think you can replace Alan's broken personality with a new one? Simply change it like a light bulb.
Looks like it.
Ahead. I can't wait to see it break in your hands.
Well, you know what? That's just what I'm gonna do. Your discouragement is my encouragement because, well, you've already stated that you're rooting for my failure and not trying to make me learn anything. Someone definitely lives under this lighthouse, and I want to put him back there. Oh wow, it's burning me. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Flares? Flares? What do I need the flares for? Ammo? Ammo? Ammo and flares. What do I need these for? Maybe I can shoot out the glass? I have to avoid its beam. If I can just break open a panel, just a segment. Come on, how do I get through? There's gotta be a way. No health to be found. Is this a shoot it till it dies scenario? Ugh. Wow. See, that took me a second to figure out, just because I really didn't expect this game to throw a sequence like that at me. But we are now over. Maybe I could have used the flares. Just want to collect all the ammo we can. Oh, that was cool. An intense battle with the light itself. And I was honestly too distracted to make any lighthouse references. Extinguish the old flame.
Time to shed some light.
You leave the lines to me, bud.
Of course, no power.
Does that mean that I'll have to go back and get those fuses?
I need to figure out a way to restore power.
Oh, great. Hey man, can you not? I'm trying to help you here. Ooh, secret passage. Neat. How does underground work to a creature that moves underground? Because I feel like all these upper levels should count as things you can't move through. Well, here's all the logistics and stuff down here.
I need more of this.
Generator has been showing signs of decay. Sometimes, if it's off after cleaning, it needs a push to help it get going. Oddly enough, I can relate. Okay, so what kind of push? No, not the time. Some stuff right there. This flashlight is growing dimmer at the worst possible moments. I can blow that up. I can flare that away. Lots I can do here. So let's just get a lay of the land first. We can do all that, but we'll want to clear this out because I have a feeling we're going to have to run. So let's take stock. We have plenty of flares upstairs, so that's no worry. That. Do that. Okay, so we removed a lot of obstructions. Some of it we're gonna need some paranormal help with, but I think for the most part we're doing okay. I think it'll be easier now. Yep, get through here. Right this way, friendo. Yep. Back out. You are. That's right, just destroy as much of this as you can so that I can get at the delicious delishables. How do I reach those delicious delishables? I'm not afraid of you anymore now that I know how to handle you. I just want to exploit you as a resource. You know, like a lot of doctors. Away you go. Thank you for the stuff, and at least I got some of my flares back. What about right here? Come on. I'm basically farming you at this point. Oh, why did I do that? This way. Come on. No! Get away! Get away! Get away! Get away! Get away! Get away! Yeah. Alright, frees me up to get a flare. Oh man, this is all stuff that's not even worth it. Okay, I officially no longer have a use for you, so let's just get up on out of here. No! You can't chase me back to the objective area. It's not fair. On we go. No. Maybe I have to be quick about it. I'm just bullying you at this point. Alright, get it going manually. Gotta spin it up, gotta spin it up, gotta spin it up, gotta spin it up. There we go. Now let's run back, run, run, run. That's why we needed those obstructions cleared, and bang. There we go. I don't think there's anything that I missed. Yeah, nice try. Maybe next year.
I'll come back for this if I need it.
And now we have to get ourselves up to the top of the lighthouse and hopefully finish this thing once and for all. Oh, maybe it is! That light is burning! Nope, 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 nope. Oh, you're pulling the whole thing under with you, aren't you? No, 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 run, 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 run. You can't do anything up here. That's right.
It's okay. The shift and fire, those weren't your fault. Whatever this chemical is, it's gotta be the source. You're braver than you know. Alan's madness came on just as suddenly as Virginia's did. I have no doubt their cases are linked. I need to follow the chemical trail, see where it takes me.
So it seems like my character is starting to suspect the same thing as I did. But look, I really love that. He consumes his own light. Basically, exactly what he needed, and in the end, I'm the one who has to reach down and pull him up out of that hole that he's in, which enables him to finally start glowing the way he said he wanted to. The only thing is, it does feel sort of like more closure for me than for him, unlike Virginia's case. But then again, he is apparently burned and in a coma. Alright, so now that this place is apparently safe, what do we do? Our objective is to just go home, so we're leaving. But that moon, it's now meeting the water, and it sort of reminds me of what we saw before on that one note. So I wonder if maybe there's not something new to see through the looking glass.
reach the office of Dr. Desmond Wales, please leave a message after the tone.
Doc? Doc, are you there? Why would you be there? It's the middle of the goddamn night. This is bad, man. I don't even know what's happening. I swear, Doc, I didn't even know it was supposed to come through.
Oh, this must be after the ship ran aground. And that's got to be an absolutely horrible feeling as a therapist when you get, like, panicked voicemails from a patient in crisis while you weren't there. Imagine trying to get in touch with them after, not knowing what would have happened between then and now.
I'm pretty good at getting a copy of the log from the wharf. I know what's coming in. It's not even my job. I just like to be prepared. But that ship, it said nothing about that ship, man. And then the bulb quit on me, man, when I needed it the most. It quit on me. Everything was so dark. And then boom! The ground is shaking.
And the worst part is, like, given the horrible thing that happened to him, none of this was his fault. The ship's not on the log because they're smuggling in these, like, chemicals or whatever, presumably away from prying eyes, so there's no documentation on this. And then the light quitting, that's just bad luck, or maybe even deliberate sabotage so it could come in under cover of darkness, I don't know. And then he actually goes down there and tries to help, and in doing so sees too much, and all this happens to him because of it.
I went down there. I wanted to help. I wanted to make sure no one was hurt. But man, I don't know. There are monsters down there, Doc. I swear. I could see them in the shadows. They move around when I'm not looking. They try to grab me into the floor, Doc. I'm losing it.
And I once again reiterate just how great this voice acting is, but also, he had said the monsters that he had been told were in his head were starting to become real. This must have happened after his exposure to these chemicals. Now, of course, though, with this guy, we have a pretty clear source of exposure, but how would Virginia have been near these chemicals?
I found one of those flare guns. Someone must have dropped it. Gotta fight darkness with light. How could I not see it sooner? Gotta fight. Wait. They're here. They're here. The men in black. Weird. That guy Nygaard is here. I've seen him around.
Nygaard?
You, man. I gotta warn them, Doc. They don't know about the monsters. Gotta fight the darkness with light, man.
That's not in his head. That was a knock at the door. Nygaard. We'll have to remember that name. Back to the office. And hopefully back to Tanya. Oh, look at her cleaning her little paws. That's the eye bleach that I needed.
You're back. Good. I was getting worried. Things are starting to become unstable around here.
The way your mouth moves is a little weird.
The ground is shaking and the water outside is rising.
I know what happened to Alan.
I know. I saw. Alan mentioned that driver you were treating. Max Nygaard? Classic bag of cats, that guy. There's probably a door to his house here as well.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
One of my patients. Okay, and now we have the documentation on Alan Shore. Nightmare disorder, phobia of the dark, and schizotypal traits. Patient sought treatment on his own, complaining of a long-standing inability to be in the dark and of recurring nightmares in which... You heard that, right?
Even after all of this, I still can't imagine what Alan went through.
Yeah, look at that little over-the-shoulder side eye. You are so cute. Alright, patient sought treatment on his own, blah, blah, blah. Recurring nightmares in which shadows are moving and growing. He fears being touched or consumed by shadows. Personal history, born and raised in Montauk, New York. Yeah, Montauk represent! Ah, sick. Ah, I love seeing it mentioned. Moved to New York City at 18 years of age, moved to Milton at 22. Patient has had persistent fear of the dark since early childhood. The nightmares may themselves be a manifestation of the phobia, strengthening it in the process. The obsessive need to keep the lights on was indulged by patient's parents, and it's likely that appeasement exacerbated the issue. Patient's parents were both avid smokers, and both died from lung cancer within a year of each other. Alan was 16 at the time. He likely spent the 2 years leading to his moving out alone. Patient has structured his life around a need for light at all times, including operating and maintaining Icarus Point Lighthouse, leaving a previous job as a mechanic for the Pandora Hotel. Patient feels, quote, strange around others, prefers a mostly solitary lifestyle, lives adjacent to the lighthouse, sometimes expresses excitement involving his phobia, enjoying the thrill of the ride when scared. Possible masochistic tendencies. Additional, admitted to NLH after suffering near fatal burns the night of the ship crash. Condition comatose. So this happened, like, right after. Okay.
That flare gun looks really dangerous. Good.
Oh, cat's ready to fight. Oh, who am I kidding? All cats are ready to fight. Well, I've got a lot more to do then, a lot more to think about, but that'll be next time. In the meantime, if you like this video, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more creepy and comfy content. If you have any ideas for other videos you think I should do, the best place to suggest that will be at the Discord, which I will link in the description. If you want to try this game out for yourself, that link will also be in the description. And as always, I will see you in the next one. And don't worry, I did see your comments about revisiting patients' rooms after the fact, and I will be doing that in the next part.